Once again, a game that revolves mostly around Joker. I was surprised. I got the Return to Arkham edition, and the first game I played was Arkham Knight. So, I got Return to Arkham and finally got to play the first two Batman games. Arkham Knight, I didn't know about like the whole instant takedown thing, like holding R2 and pressing triangle. But they made it way faster, and like basically everything in Arkham Knight was just improved. They just made the game so easy. So much stuff. Just a bunch of fan service. They brought back Joker for all the little assholes who liked him. They made instant takedowns faster. They gave you the Fear multi takedown. They gave you a bunch of new gadgets to help out. Just a bunch of shit. It was in the Batmobile. They finally gave us the Batmobile. They gave us a bit more of Alfred. It was just huge fan service. Then instead of just giving us one character like they did in Arkham Asylum, though we did get like a bunch in Arkham City. Though we only did get one character if we didn't get like downloadable content. We only got Ezreal, and he's basically just a reskin of Batman. He even has a fucking inverted takedown, which is exactly like Batman's inverted takedown. So that was kind of lazy. Anyway, if we don't do that, we get Batgirl and Harley Quinn and Red Hood. So I'm gonna get the Arkham collection so I can get downloadable content. I'll probably replay the game again because Arkham Knight's really fun. Okay, now back to Arkham City. The game is really fun. And I actually got a bunch of challenges in it. Because this game I was actually looking for Riddler trophies. Arkham Knight, I didn't want to do it because it was just like 200 trophies is too much. So I would just get easy ones every now and then. I think I only collected like 4 trophies. Arkham Asylum, I actually started collecting trophies. In Arkham City, I started doing it. So I have a bunch of challenge maps and campaign maps. So I haven't really done many campaign maps. I've done a few, but not a lot. So I might put it in and play it again. I was playing 2K19 yesterday, so I might play that again. But Arkham City definitely was the best and kind of overrated. Like, the side missions, is it just me? They're just really hard to get. Like, I looked on the map and that's how I first got hushed. Like, there was a police officer talking and they're like, oh, hey, this person's face is gone. I was like, well, that's obviously Hush. And then when I went to the place, I was like, yep, that's definitely a Hush. But I still haven't got the Hush mission yet, because I haven't even found the second body. Though I heard he's in Arkham City. And I'm a fan of Hush, so it was just pretty obvious that that was Hush. So Hush is in the game. I've done a few of Deadshot's bodies, but I haven't really found many. I've only found 2. It's just so random for side missions. You can't just track them like in Arkham Knight. In Arkham Knight, they literally tell you where to go. It's like, hey, this place is 1,000 meters from you, or 600 meters from you. And this, you just gotta glide, check the map, hope you're going in the right way. No Batmobile to drive you around. This is probably the worst thing about the Arkham games. Since I started with Arkham Knight, I just assumed the Batmobile was in all of them, but nope. Batmobile is only in cutscenes. This definitely had probably the best boss battles, though. Like, probably my favorite one, which this might make a few people mad, was the Clayface one. Most people like the Mr. Freeze one, but that's probably like my 4th favorite. It was really fun. but just getting more and more boss battles is just not as cool. I did really like it, though. What else? The Grundy boss battle was pretty fun, too. Probably one of the stupidest things, though, was when you first meet Penguin besides the prison scene, like your first full-on encounter as Batman, there's this cop running across ice. He freezes the cop. Then you have to go on the ice and you have to walk. The cop was able to run, but you have to walk. That just doesn't really make sense to me. The Victor Zsasz side mission's kind of annoying. I've actually got him quite a few times because it's pretty easy to find a ringing phone compared to everyone else. Bane's mission was pretty easy too. I finished that one. But Victor Zsasz's side mission is just kind of annoying. Gliding, looking for where to go. I just lose several times and I give up. Some of them I've beat, some of them I've just gave up on because it just took too much. I'll probably finish it eventually since Victor Zsasz is one of my favorite villains. And I want to see what his boss battle's like. Or if he gets one. Hopefully it's better than Arkham Asylum, though. Arkham Asylum, you just throw it at his head or kick him and then punch him in the head, so yeah. Though I actually replayed Arkham Asylum just a little bit to see if he actually had sort of a boss battle, and he does. If you don't do the ground takedown, he gets up and he has both of his knives out. And he just starts swinging at you. But since it's only one person, he goes down in like 2 punches, so not that fun. The knife guys improved in this game. Because in Arkham Asylum, they were just kind of annoying and kind of hard to fight. In Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, they're just really easy to fight. They weren't that bad in Arkham Asylum. It was just like, knife guys aren't gods. They can't just block that easily. Because I'm pretty sure in Arkham Asylum, they don't let you punch them. You gotta, like, do something with your cape and then punch them. Though it's optional to do that in Arkham City. And I did like how they set up Clayface for Arkham's Asylum with the whole warden thing and Commissioner Gordon when you go back in the room. So, yeah. And they set up Calendar Man, too, because there's the whole Calendar Man cell that I found in Arkham Asylum. And then he's in Arkham City, so that was pretty cool. And I did like how Two-Face was the first one to show up. And I did like how Two-Face was the first one to show up, and he was the last one talked about in Arkham Asylum. So that kind of makes me mad about Arkham Asylum, is that it's like the only game that I know of that you can't free roam in the Batman Arkham games. You might not be able to do that in Origins. But I haven't played that one yet. Because it's only PS3, so I can't really get it. So I got a PS4. What else about this game? Yeah, probably my biggest problem with this was the side missions and Catwoman. She was just kind of lazy. They gave her like 3 gadgets. Not even that. I think it was just like 2. I don't really consider the whip to be a gadget, but Rockstar does. Rocksteady does, not Rockstar. That's GTA. But yeah, she only had like 3 gadgets, so kind of disappointing. Nightwing was pretty cool. Robin's more fun to play in this than Arkham Knight because he actually has a remote control battering. I replayed Arkham Knight and found some challenger maps that I had actually earned. And I've actually started looking for Riddler trophies in Arkham Knight now. A little bit when I free roam. So I never actually finished it off my new account where I started fucking doing side missions after they found out I was Bruce Wayne. So I started doing that account a bit more, but I didn't do it that much since I got a few new games. Yeah, Arkham City was pretty fun. Love playing as Robin. I love playing as Batman. I love playing as Nightwing, and Catwoman's okay. She's more fun to play in combat than Predator mission. She's just kind of annoying, and I love Nightwing's wrist darts as long as I'm able to get the shot. It's just so shaky. Don't even move the controller and it's shaking around on the screen. That's kind of OP as long as you get it. Just take out 3 fucking armor guys. Or anybody as long as you get a headshot. So that's probably why they didn't add it in Arkham Knight. A lot of the skins just weren't my cup of tea. Because probably the only skins I loved were Batman Beyond, Sinestro Corps Batman, 70s Batman, Red Robin, Nightwing's Arkham City look, Catwoman's Arkham City look. I didn't really like the animated series that much. They're okay, but I don't really care for them. Long Halloween just looks ridiculous, though I love the comic. What else? I think that's about it. I wish they would have brought back Joker, though. Since you could play as him in Asylum, but then they're like, no, you can't play as him in this. You got to play as him in Arkham Knight story mode. Where they forced me to kill one of my favorite villains, Two-Face. So yeah, this was pretty fun game though.